So I've had an opportunity and pleasure to work with you for a couple of years now. Been in quite a few meetings. You have a very unique, close relationship with your staff. I think I've told you openly that I don't think I've seen an executive team work so openly and well together. I mean, it's almost, unless you're running the meeting, it's hard to tell you're actually the one in charge of everybody. Who inspired you to be the type of leader you are? Because you have a very unique way of running that place over there. And this is something I try and ask those. I mean, you inspire me. I love watching you in front of everybody. I mean, where did that come from? Is that just you, or? No,
I think it's a combination of a lot of influences. I mean, when I was teaching school, I also coached, and fortunately, coached a team that won a state championship, which was a lot of fun, and experiencing a win and a success like that just really becomes contagious. So I think my coaching background has helped in some ways. I think that I've learned from people that I've worked for, but I will tell you, I think I have learned so much from people I work with. Mm-hmm. And there have been some key folks at Heinemann that my 13 years there, I have learned so much from them about being a good leader, because we have had conversations about maybe some things that I don't do well, some things that I do well. And I take what they say to me very seriously. And so I think that's what's contributed, Thomas. And I can tell you, I can be hard. I cannot be the easiest person to work with, and I can tell you both my kids would probably tell you that. But somewhere along the way, it all evens out. And I'm only going to be as good as the people that I work with. And I can't be an expert in everything, and recognizing that having the best people around me who can execute and having them in the right role will make a difference in our success. And I think that's what has made a difference in our success.
Brilliant. That's awesome.
Yeah. Great. Well, and it takes a lot of both humility and confidence, I think, to be that type of leader, where you can step back and you can let your team really step up and do what they do best, and not, maybe not get in there too much and mess around with it, but also have the confidence that when you need to step up and take charge, like you said you do, that you can grab those reins and step right back into that role. I think it's brilliant, and I think that was a great question, TJ, because I love the whole topic of leadership.
Well, I've had the pleasure of being in meetings, and it's interesting. I mean, we work with a lot of executives, and we don't bring people on the radio show that don't inspire us,
right,
and that we don't look up to as leaders. I know I didn't tell you that part when I asked you to come on, but it's unique. I like to get them in here and hear those things, because we've got solid 16 or 18 people around the community listening to us right now. So, but no, I like hearing that stuff. And like I said, you're very unique, and you employ a lot of people don't know where you are. You're down just off of the back of the tracks, off of
hidden.
Pearl Street, and
361 Hanover.
Yeah, I mean, there's 100+ people down there, right, and it's a beautiful little sort of hive of activity and collaboration. And
it is a hive of activity, that is for sure.
You've outgrown that place. It's time to either put a third floor on there, or
there you go,
bring you over to Peace.